Finally got a haircut. Just a trim. I'll be honest, it's a little shorter than I was thinking, but it's kind of growing on me. I mean, it's physically growing, and I kind of wish it would grow faster. I can't even really go outside. Just feel naked, you know? But also my pediatrician said my scalp might get sunburned. I've been going to the same barber since I was like 12, and he's kind of an old school dude. He's an ex-Marine. He's got like that spinning candy cane pole thing outside, and some racist old men sitting around talking about Obama all day. Every time I go there, it's like stepping back in time to like 2008, because I don't think they're convinced Obama's our real president yet. Anyways, I'm 23 now, and I realize all white guys my age have had pretty much the exact same hairstyles throughout our lives. First haircut was probably done by your mom's hairstylist. Or just your mom because she thought she could cut hair. You'd be surrounded by old women in curlers trying to talk to you while you sit on a stack of magazines. It really didn't matter how she cut it though, because the next morning your mom would just give you a comb over anyways. My mom would actually fill an empty Lysol spray bottle with water, and as I was walking out the door for school, she'd like spray my head and run a comb through my hair, so I looked like a small, grimy version of Pete from Mad Men. Then somewhere around first or second grade, the popular hairstyle was the bowl cut. I don't even know how the barbers made such a perfect mushroom penis head bowl shape out of our hair, or why our moms ever looked at that and thought, oh yeah, that's definitely a good look. Is there any way you could make it rounder though? My theory is that moms love having sons because they can dress them up and decorate them however they want for a few years. And for shits and giggles, a couple moms decided it would be really funny to make their sons look like penises. And in retrospect, it is sort of funny. You know, honestly, I can't even blame them because I do the same sort of thing with that power. You're my son and you have to do what I say. Now tie these 2 balloons to your belt while I go find my camera. The last few years of grade school were pretty weird because it was right when Eminem was getting popular. So about 3/4 of the guys in my class had like a bleached blonde buzz cut. And I wasn't allowed to listen to Eminem. I was more of a Disney Channel guy. So I was more interested in getting that long hair look with the part down the middle. You know what I'm talking about? Like the older brother from Boy Meets World on TGIF. So I asked my mom if I could get that, and she said okay. She told me to bring a magazine to the barber to show him a picture of what I wanted. So I brought him a People magazine and told him I wanted a Jonathan Taylor Thomas. And I'll never forget, my barber's such a funny guy. He looked at it for a second, called me a faggot, and then just shaved my head. What a goof. Did not see that coming. Been giving me the same do ever since, no matter what I ask for, actually. I'm a little scared to stop going to him. By middle school, we had started to take control of our own hair a bit more. And by take control, I mean physically take control of every strand with hair gel every morning. That shit was rock solid. Then some of it would dry and you'd have little crusties along your hairline by second period. People always made jokes that you jizzed in your hair. I'd get all defensive. No, I didn't do that. 1, because that's gross. And 2, because I'm only 12 years old and I'm underdeveloped for my age. So I don't even do that yet. Especially on my hair. I actually remember people asking, did you cum in your hair? And at that age, I don't think I knew what the second meaning of cum was. So I'd be like, what? Is that even a sentence? Learn English, you frickin' Riri. Also, didn't actually know what the word Riri meant, so please don't take offense. I was a pretty confused kid. Some really confident guys would go for the full spiked look, but guys who were just a little insecure but wanted to be cool would just go for the pushed up front. Like they gelled their hair, got ready to leave, and then just slammed into a glass pane door. Or a screen. I've done both. It was kind of cool, but not making a statement. And if someone made fun of you, you could just go to the bathroom and throw some water on it to push it down. One time, when someone made fun of me for gelling up the front of my hair, I actually defended it by saying it was just to keep my hair out of my eyes. Because as a 12-year-old boy, your bangs falling in your eyes is definitely one of the major frustrating problems of that time. Now, high school was a bit more of a grab bag. Lots of guys would try out different styles, mostly trying to define themselves or just get attention. It was pretty common for guys to let it grow really long and then just shave it off one day. And they'd claim it was for like a sports team or something, but it was really just to have some girls ask to pet them. Some guys would start growing beards, which I think was just to show off that they hit puberty already. In college, there were quite a few styles that developed. One in particular that stands out is the Jersey blowout look, which I'll be honest, not a lot of people adopted, but a few did, and we always kind of wondered why. In that haircut, not only did they just stick up all of their hair, they also shave this part of their hair. They bring the sideburns to a point and they shave off their widow's peak if they have one. Now that doesn't really look normal to begin with, but when it starts growing back 2 days later and you just have that like kind of stubble forming, it's... After college graduation, whatever hairstyle you have, you're pretty much just gonna stick with till you die or go bald. Or your barber just decides to do whatever he wants. At least I might get some babes to pet my head. Am I right? Do you really think I look like a penis?